Welcome back to the NHL season simulation presented by EA Sports, NHL 13, and ESPN. Each week we'll keep you up to date on all the action around the league with highlights, statistics, news, and analysis. All right, let's take a look at what Week 4 had to offer. Starting off, we have our marquee matchup between two Eastern Conference rivals, the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Washington Capitals on Halloween night. Both of these teams have had an uncharacteristically slow start to the season, so let's see who comes out on top. To open the scoring, Mike Ribeiro beats Marc-Andre Fleury on a feed from Alex Ovechkin and Nicholas Backstrom just a $140 into the game. Ribeiro is proving he is more than just a playmaker and is starting to fit in well on his new club. 5 minutes later, Pittsburgh would answer as Tyler Kennedy feeds one back to the point. Defenseman Ben Lovejoy loads up and fires, and the shot beats Michael Neuvert, and Lovejoy gets his first goal of the season to tie the game at 1. Unfortunately for the Pens, Evgeny Malkin went down with an injury late in the first period, suffered an MCL sprain. Luckily, it doesn't look like a season ender, but he could be out of action until late January. Looks like Gino's injury really rattled the Pens, and the Caps would dominate the rest of the game. Look at this pretty tic-tac-toe passing play, setting up Ovechkin for the rocket. Backstrom, Ribeiro, and Ovechkin really building some nice chemistry out there. Midway through the third, Backstrom would find Brooks Laich down the ice, sending him on a breakaway. Makes the move, takes the shot, buries his 5th goal of the season. With 3 assists already in the bag, Nicholas Backstrom would rip a quick shot over Fleury's shoulder to nail down a 4-point night. The fans in Washington love it. Caps take the game 5-1. It seems as though Montreal has come back to earth, and their historic start to the season would come to an end. They rolled over the Oilers to extend their streak to 9 games. However, the remainder of their West Coast road trip would not go so well. They lost to both Vancouver and Calgary, though still ended the week first in the East at 9-2. Here's a look at the rest of the Eastern Conference standings. Carolina still surging, winning 2 out of 3 this week. And Washington and Philly have both managed to claw their way into the top 8 despite their slow starts. Now heading over to the West, where San Jose has been on fire offensively lately. They are 6-3-1 in their first 10, and now have 5 out of the top 10 scores in the entire league. Look at this effort by Logan Couture, deking the defenseman, putting the backhander into the open cage. Vancouver and Nashville still holding on to the first and second slots, though it's beginning to get pretty tight as there are 4 teams within 2 points of the Preds. Anaheim has been plagued by injuries early this season, missing Ryan Getzlaf, Jonas Hiller, Sheldon Souray, and Andrew Cogliano. The Ducks' struggles may continue. Now for our 3 stars of the week, presented by Hockey Ultimate Team. Our 3rd star is Semyon Varlamov of the Colorado Avalanche. Check out this diving stop as he robs the Sedins on this cross-crease play. He put up 2 big shutouts this week, blanking the Oilers and Canucks. Henrik Sedin was excellent this week, put up 2 goals, 4 assists in 3 games, had a 4-point night to shut down the Habs. Hank is our 2nd star of the week. And our 1st star belongs to Nicholas Backstrom. With 7 assists and a goal in 4 games, he's a playmaking monster. He lands this tricky pass right on Alex Ovechkin's stick, and Ovi would make no mistake. The Capitals are beginning to build momentum. Backstrom's vision on the ice, a huge part of their offensive success. For the rest of the NHL action, including full conference standings, box scores, injuries, and more details, be sure to read our weekly simulation reports on ESPN.com/NHL and EASports.com/NHL. We'll see you next week with more from the EA Sports NHL 13 season simulation.